Hello and welcome back to part 4, Converting Leads into Customers. Hopefully by now you have captured a bunch of new leads, have been conducting sales activities, and possibly a congratulations is in order now that you have made a sale. So, what is next? Ideally, we want to be able to convert that lead over to a customer. The way we do that is by creating an account that reflects the company or business, as well as a contact, which would likely be the person you have been speaking to during the sales activities. Instead of getting you to manually transfer the lead's data over to an account and contact, like copy and pasting, I'm going to show you how we can use the system to duplicate the lead's record over to an account and a contact. We have a simple method to complete that conversion. However, the first step we need to complete is building up the data tables for accounts and contacts, in a similar way we did for leads. Let's take a quick look at building the accounts and contacts table. So over in my site, you can see we have if I go to my designer, you can see we have our leads table there. So in the same way that we built leads, we're going to create an accounts and a contacts table. So what I do need to do though is I need the accounts and the contacts table to have similar fields to the one we have for leads, because I'm going to take the first name and last name of a lead and create the contact to have a first name and last name. The company name is obviously going to go over to my account and contact details and so on and so forth. So I'm just going to quickly go through and create these tables. So just bear with me and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so that's completes our accounts table. Obviously, we would have a lot more information on this for a full accounts table, but I just want to demo this to you. So there's our company name, address, email, mobile, and phone. So some basic contact details for this account. Okay, let's go through and create the contacts table. Okay, so that will do for our our contacts table as well. So this is where we're going to take, David Smith, first and last name. We're going to copy his mobile across, potentially enter his role, get his email. So again, we can have a lot more information on these tables, but this is just for the purpose of this demo. So there's our two tables. I'm going to go through and just configure the details page now for accounts and contacts. Okay, so that's the contacts details page. Now I'll do the create screen. Okay, that's the create screen for contacts. Now I can do accounts. Okay, that's the accounts and contacts table. So if I go into my site, you can see there's an account. I can add a new account, and then I have, what's going on, there we go, and contact, and I can add new contacts. So that creates the destination of the data. So when I go and grab the lead record and I convert that into an account and a contact, it has somewhere to go. So that's why we need to build the data table first. Okay, so part 2, or the second step in achieving this conversion of a lead over to a customer, the account and the contact, is using workflow. So back in the workflow engine, using process or workflow to go and create those items. So essentially, when we trigger it, we're going to grab a lead, and then we are going to generate the account and the contact to match. So I will go through and build the process diagram, and then I will explain it to you after I'm done. So let's just call this lead to customer conversion. There we go. Create. Okay, so bear with me as I go through and build this. Okay, so I'll explain a little bit of what I've done so far. So essentially, I'm going to use this process to trigger the creation of an account and a contact. So when the process is triggered, which I'll show you in a second how we do that, because we want to manually trigger this. Once it's triggered, then I'm going to go and get the lead information. So this is where the John Smith or David Smith's name and all of that, mobiles and address and all that information, company name will exist. So essentially that's the source of the data. And then what I do is create these tasks called service tasks that go and create an item. So select create an item. What item am I creating? I'm creating an account. And then I add the fields that I want to enter data into. So these are fields from the accounts table. So it's the company name is a field on the accounts table, and I'm going to go and, you don't need to understand all of what this expression means, but essentially I'm telling the system to go to the lead can and grab the company name and enter that. Likewise, lead can and mobile, email, address. So we're going to create an account with those 4 pieces of data. In a similar fashion for contacts, we're going to create an item and we're going to create a contacts item. I'm then going to grab the lead information and take the first name and copy that into the first name of the new contact. Last name, email, and mobile as well. So if I save those, that explains that. Don't worry about the technical stuff. I just want to show you how easy it is. Obviously, we're here and our support team are here to help you through this process as well as our documentation. So the purpose is to just show you how simple it is to do. So I'll save that. Then what I need to do is I'll go to my other screen here and I'm going to create an action button. I go to tables and I go to my leads table and then I go to my menu, add a new item, and I'm going to call this convert lead. And let's just give it that. I'll give it that one, that's fine. Click on action. Okay, workflow execute process. So I want this button action to be executing a process. Okay, so then I need my process diagram ID. So if I go back to my other screen, I'm on my diagram here. I can see in the URL here, it's ID 3. So if I go back to the new lead process, you can see it's 2. So I'm going to then go back and give it number 3, click save. And now if I go to my Explorer, let me refresh this. I should be able to go to leads, take, let's go David. You can see my new button, convert lead. If I click that, David is the lead I want to convert. If I click OK. Now if I go back to my other screen and refresh this, there should be a process run here. Yes, 1. And I've triggered it. It's executed these 2 successfully. So I should be able to now go back into the system and see an account and a contact for David Smith. Okay, so there's the business, business 456. There's all the details and David Smith as an account. So that is a very simple way of demonstrating that. Obviously, we have a little bit more data in the contact and the account table, but it shows you the simple function that again saves you a lot of headache transferring data across to different records. So just a demonstration of how to convert a lead over to a customer. So you've managed a lead, you've done the sales activities, they're ready to become a customer. Click the button, voila, they are there ready for you to manage. So hope you enjoyed that. And again, hopefully you're getting some ideas on how you can use workflow and Rapid to improve your business and automate and improve that efficiency, which is really what we're all about. So thanks for joining me. Join me in the next video where we start to look at managing our sales opportunities. So now that we've got the account and the contact, we want to capture some more specific information about what opportunity do I have in terms of selling to this customer. So join me in that video. Thank you.